The Sky Whispers. The Journey of Comet Hale-Bopp. Chapter 1. The Arrival of a Celestial Wanderer. In the vast, starry sky, a comet journeys through the cosmos, its bright tail lighting up the night. Comet Hale-Bopp, one of the most famous comets in modern history, made a grand entrance in 1997, dazzling millions of people across the world, but its story begins long before it made its appearance to Earth. Comets are ancient travelers of the solar system, made of ice, dust, and rocky debris that come from the distant reaches of space. Hale-Bopp was no ordinary comet. Its origins trace back to the Oort Cloud, a mysterious region at the very edge of our solar system, where icy bodies drift in the cold expanse of space. Every 2,400 years, Hale-Bopp makes a spectacular return to the inner solar system, lighting up the skies like a celestial jewel. But what made Hale-Bopp's return so extraordinary? It had been visible to the naked eye for months, far longer than most comets. The long, glowing tail stretched across the heavens like a cosmic brushstroke, captivating observers and inspiring awe. Chapter 2. The Scientific Wonders of Comet Hale. The scientific community was abuzz with excitement as Hale-Bopp approached Earth. Scientists eagerly studied its path and composition, using telescopes and spacecraft to gather information. The data revealed that Hale-Bopp was composed of a mix of ice and dust like most comets, but it was much larger than anticipated. With a nucleus measuring about 40 kilometers across, Hale-Bopp's tail, stretching over 100 million kilometers, was made of gas and dust particles released by the sun's heat. These particles reflected sunlight, creating the bright, glowing spectacle visible from Earth. As it passed through the solar system, the comet gave scientists a rare opportunity to study the mysteries of the early solar system, offering clues about the origins of our planets and the role comets may have played in delivering water and organic molecules to Earth. Chapter 3. Myths and legends across cultures. Long before scientists studied comets, human civilizations gazed up at the night sky and created myths to explain the mysterious, bright visitors that appeared from time to time. Comet Hale-Bopp, too, was the subject of fascination and wonder in many cultures. In ancient China, comets were believed to be harbingers of change, often signaling the death of a ruler or the fall of a dynasty. The Chinese would track the movements of comets, interpreting them as messages from the heavens. Hale-Bopp's appearance, with its bright tail and long visibility, was seen as an omen, though no major historical events were linked to its arrival. In Mesopotamia, the ancient Babylonians recorded the appearance of comets on clay tablets, believing them to be signs from the gods. They saw them as supernatural entities, carrying messages about impending war or peace. Hale-Bopp's return sparked new interest in these ancient records, as people wondered whether the comet was a harbinger of change for the modern world. In Native American traditions, some Native American tribes, such as the Navajo, interpreted comets as a sign of a powerful, spiritual presence. The Navajo associated the appearance of comets with the concept of balance in nature, symbolizing the cosmic forces that shaped the world. In Greek and Roman mythology, the ancient Greeks and Romans believed that comets were divine messengers sent by the gods. In particular, the philosopher Aristotle thought comets were atmospheric phenomena, but the Romans regarded them as omens of the gods' displeasure. The appearance of a comet like Hale-Bopp might have been linked to prophecies of important events, especially wars or changes in leadership. In European folklore, throughout medieval Europe, comets were often seen as signs of doom. They were believed to predict death, destruction, or the end of the world. However, they were also thought to be celestial warriors battling forces of darkness, offering hope for redemption and spiritual salvation. Chapter 4. Theories about Comet Hale-Bopp's origins. Though Comet Hale-Bopp was a wonder to behold. It also sparked many theories, both scientific and speculative, about its origins and purpose. The Oort Cloud hypothesis. Most scientists agree that Hale-Bopp came from the Oort Cloud, a vast and distant region filled with icy bodies. It's thought that the gravitational pull of the planets, or a nearby star, may have nudged the comet into a path that brought it closer to the Sun, where it could be seen by Earth's inhabitants. The alien theory. For some, the mysterious appearance of Hale-Bopp led to wild speculations. Some UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists proposed that the comet's prolonged visibility and unusual features were a sign of extraterrestrial activity. A popular theory even claimed that the comet was a spacecraft, possibly sending a message from an alien civilization. Though there was no scientific evidence to support this, it was a fascinating and imaginative theory that caught the public's attention. The Heaven's Gate connection. Perhaps one of the most infamous stories associated with Hale-Bopp was the tragic and bizarre Heaven's Gate cult. In 1997, as Hale-Bopp approached Earth, a group of individuals led by Marshall Applewhite believed that the comet was a sign of a coming apocalypse, and that they would ascend to a higher plane of existence if they followed the comet. Tragically, in a case that shocked the world, 39 members of the Heaven's Gate group took their lives, convinced they would join the extraterrestrial beings they believed inhabited the comet's tail. This dark chapter in Hale-Bopp's legacy is a reminder of how powerful and complex the human need to understand the universe can be. Chapter 5. The Legacy of Comet Hale-Bopp. Hale-Bopp left a lasting legacy, both scientifically and culturally. For scientists, it provided invaluable data about the early solar system, helping us understand the origins of our planetary system and the role of comets in shaping life on Earth. The comet's return also led to a renewed interest in amateur astronomy, with people of all ages and backgrounds setting up telescopes to witness its grandeur. Culturally, Hale-Bopp inspired a sense of wonder and mystery. It reminded humanity of the vastness and beauty of the cosmos, of our place in the universe, and the stories we tell to explain the phenomena we observe. Whether through scientific discovery, ancient myths, or modern speculations, Comet Hale-Bopp united people in their fascination with the night sky. Epilogue. The sky whispers. Comet Hale-Bopp may have long since passed, but its legacy endures. As the comet continues its journey through the cosmos, humans on Earth continue to gaze up at the sky, wondering when the next celestial wanderer will arrive. Will it be another comet? Or perhaps something even more mysterious? Whatever it is, we can be certain that it will once again stir the imagination and curiosity of people around the world. As we look up at the stars, we are reminded that the sky whispers to us. It tells us stories of the past, of distant worlds, and of the mysteries that still await us in the great expanse of space.